An expert hydrologist has backed the engineers who operated Wivenhoe Dam, saying the flooding of Brisbane was inevitable. He testified that early, larger releases were not plausible.
Mark Babbister is the Commission's own expert witness. He's compiled 8 reports for the inquiry, so when he speaks, they listen.
You can read my report, but if you have any questions, you'll have to speak to the Commission, sorry.
He's compiled 2 further studies on what would have happened had operators released more water earlier. He found flood levels would have been half a metre less in Brisbane, even lower at Moggill and Jindalee, but neither were practical and highly risky. What was released was in accordance with the manual and responsible. He was asked, flooding of Brisbane was inevitable. Yes. Feelings are so high that as Mr Babbister left, one man accosted him, calling him a liar. It prompted Justice Holmes to warn that willful threats or insults against witnesses are a contempt of the Commission and would be punished. Dam regulator Peter Allen is reviewing the March report, which engineers have been accused of colluding over. During, at times, testy evidence, Mr Allen admitted the engineers were his friends, but denied it would affect his impartiality.
Were you listening?
Counsel assisting asked that given he had inconsistent information, you too must have been aware that the report was misleading. He replied, no, I wasn't. The inquiry, which was due to finish today, will sit tomorrow and possibly into next week.
Well, Leonie joins us, and Leonie, the inquiry is sitting tomorrow. Who will be called?
Well, Bill, they're still finalising the witness list, but I'm hearing there's a strong possibility one, possibly more, of the engineers will be recalled to give more evidence. Now, these extraordinary hearings centre largely around them and what they did during the flood and immediately after, whether anyone colluded to mislead the initial inquiry. Right from the start, the Commissioner has said this is all about credibility. Now, just in the last few seconds alone, the inquiry has made contact with Ken Smith, the former Director General of the Premier's Department, to hear his evidence, and final written submissions are due next week.
OK, thank you, Leonie Medal, at the flood inquiry.